Hi everyone, it's Anahata. How are you? I'm so glad you are joining me right now. I have a very special guest, which I have been wanting to introduce to the tribe for quite some time. Bennett Gale is one of my Transformation Catalyst students who is in my Vishuddha Mastery program. And many of you are aware that I am the channel of assisting frequencies known as the anahatacodes. They are the law of attraction of energy medicine. And essentially, I channel the essence of things via numeric sequence. And this allows you to activate dynamic self-healing and evolutionary DNA through the quantum field by tapping in to the essence of the thing that you desire to be on that vibrational level. Now, this is sort of confusing until you remember that you're already connected to all things. And so because you're already connected to all things, you have access to all things without having to have it physically with you. And so essentially, I am a gift alchemist. I tap into the essence of things, crystals, numbers, colors, flowers, trees, totem animal medicine. There are 27 categories and growing in the Anahata codes. And when you can remember your connection to the thing it is that has the information you need, you activate what's called resonance remembrance. And so it's basically tapping into the grid of something that already exists in the reality you seek. Now, this helps you in so many ways, and I just adore all of the love letters I receive daily about how transformative the codes have been for them and for their families. Now, I also am a gift alchemist where I love to empower you to remember your magnificence. And I do this in part through what I call my Vishuddha Mastery program, where I support people in really taking a deep dive look into what are they passionate about? What are some things that they've overcome themselves that they now have medicine for, that they want to share in order to transform the world in beautiful ways? And so today I'm going to bring Bennett Gale on. He's going to explain what he is working on, and this is going to be really exciting for anyone who has ever had or confidence. So I'm adding Bennett right now. Hey there, how are you?
Hi, I'm great, thank you.
I'm so glad this is working. Woo woo! All right, Bennett, I just did a brief introduction. I would love for you to share with my tribe, which is your tribe now, what are you working on? What are the ways in which you are facilitating transformation in this beautiful world as we are ascending into higher dimensions? What are you helping people with?
I'm helping people find their true, authentic voice, initially by overcoming the fear of public speaking. And my experience is that I call it overcoming the fear of public speaking from the inside out, which becomes a very holistic approach for people to finding their own authenticity, if you will.
Yeah. Oh boy, Bennett, I struggled with public speaking for so very long. I could have used you a couple years ago. And in fact, now, I don't get nervous at all coming on camera, but
Right.
I do get nervous still if I'm in front of a crowd personally. What are a few tips you can give people right now listening that would support them if they're feeling anxiety or lack of confidence in front of like live audiences in general, perhaps in person? That was my issue, doing so in person.
Well, okay, this goes a little bit deep, but basically,
We're ready.
All right. I have found that one of the problems that creates the nervousness is that we feel that we're separate from the audience, and that we're about to be judged and criticized, which of course then points to whatever feelings of insecurities, whatever programs and beliefs we have that are limiting. So what I teach is I see the audience, frankly, everybody in the room, as part of me and I part of them. And it's not just a semantical distinction. It actually makes a difference when I realize that I'm talking to myself. And the result,
Yes.
yeah, and that produces a very palpable feeling of exchange and flow back and forth between the audience and myself.
I love the thought of that. And I think in theater, they call it like breaking the fifth wall, or I don't even, is it the fourth wall, third wall, fifth wall?
Well,
I don't even know, something.
it's called breaking the fourth wall, but in a sense, it's kind of like that. But even if in theater, even if you're not breaking the fourth wall, which means you're addressing the audience directly rather than pretending there's a wall there in whatever set you are, it's different because you still may not necessarily look at them, although I tend to do that. I tend to want to engage them. And the more I'm able to think of them, engage them and think of them as part of me, what happens is there's this flow between them and myself, and it's just circular, and it increases the efficacy of whatever it is I want to talk about.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I'm super pumped to take your classes when they're available. And in fact, I know you're doing them locally in the Mount Shasta area, which is super exciting. But guys, I would encourage you all to tag Bennett, tag your friend and or anyone you think who would value his medicine, and friend Bennett for some really exciting courses that he's rolling out very soon. And guys, this isn't just for people who are aspiring to become, these world-renowned speakers on a global scale in front of thousands of people. This is for people who are just struggling with confidence in general, correct?
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. It's not only about speaking to groups of people, it's about speaking to your family, speaking to your coworkers, your friends, and then ultimately, what's the voice that you're speaking to yourself? Is that truth?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
it
So say
fits
one more
everyone.
time, you said at the beginning, you're helping people find their authentic voice.
Yes, it's a holistic approach to people finding their truth, their authentic voice in whatever situation they may need it. So it's a powerful course.
I love it. Yeah. And you do
Overcoming
mind,
fear.
as you said, it's,
Pardon?
yeah, overcoming fear. And it's mind, body, soul. So we're getting into rewiring default programs of self-sabotage and abuse, all the way through physical tips intertwined with emotional, resolution and evolution. And so it's really an exciting journey. And I just adore everything you are doing for the planet.
Thank you.
It's funny, now I can think of, we are, instead of breaking the fourth wall, we are breaking into the 5D, baby.
There you go. It's all about 5D.
Yeah. Now tell me, because I also really love the sound and the vibration and the meaning behind your business title, the Sacred Inner Theater. Is that where people need to go to learn more? We're going to put the link here in the description, but I think you want them to go to your business Facebook page, correct?
Yes, at this moment, we're just setting up that page. I would like them to come and just befriend me, and we can go from there.
Okay.
Sacred Inner
Awesome.
Theater. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I keep cutting you off. I need to be a more...
Well, I was going to say Sacred Inner Theater, I was just responding to your question, is basically a premise that basically says that what isn't theater, and we are all participating on one level or another. And that, by that, I don't mean we're being fraudulent. I just mean that we are playing innumerable roles every moment of the day.
Yes.
And so Sacred Inner Theater is really learning about honoring who and what you are and moving forwards to a much more expansive version of who you are. It's becoming free.
I love that. That is so in line with anahatacodes, right? Because I always say your superpower can be any superpower in the universe, because FYI, you're already connected to it. So it is no wonder that you and I are just on the same page and all synced up. Guys, Bennett's going to be on my One Voice Calling Summit as well in April, which I'm super excited about. Again, if you want more information, just friend Bennett and/or go to the business page, which we are going to post in the link. And be patient, guys. He's working as fast as he can. He's servicing a lot. He's got a lot going on servicing there locally, and now he's branching out and reaching the masses digitally. And it is just really exciting to see him blossoming and getting his medicine to the people who need it the most. So again, if you or someone you know is struggling with public speaking in any way, and/or you just want to polish up on your authentic voice, standing in your power and being able to express yourself in ways that expand the world, Bennett has the medicine for you. And I adore you, man. Is there anything
Likewise.
else you want to say to the tribe?
I'm excited to be part of this, to be part of the movement towards expansion, freedom, sovereignty. It's time we moved into 5D. It's glad to be of service.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. I love you. All right. Well, guys, I will put the links to Bennett in this thread. Friend him, spread the word, and thank you so much for listening to another segment of my Mission and Medicine. God bless you all on your path and everything that you're doing for the collective. Have a beautiful day. Bye, Bennett. Thank you so much, honey.
Thank
See you
you.
later.